7 practical content marketing tips. Content is one of the key aspects for SEO. And as I say, content is king. And in theory, if you have a lot of it, it creates more opportunities for you to rank well. But as I said, in theory. Let's go over practical tips that'll help your content perform better. Tip number 1, content isn't king, but fresh content is king. If you write content and you rank really well and really high up on Google, don't expect it to last forever. If you write content and you rank really, really high in Google, don't expect it to last unless you keep your content fresh like Wikipedia. If you can continually keep your content fresh and update it, and not by just a few words or pictures, but instead continually really improving it and making it the best user experience out there, you're gonna have a better chance of improving your rankings and staying up there in the long run. The moment you stop updating your content will be the moment that your traffic keeps struggling from an SEO standpoint. Tip 2, content shouldn't be written for search engines. And writing content for users isn't enough either. It has nothing to do with rankings or traffic. Why? Because when you write content, eventually your traffic will be going up and you'll find that it won't drive as much sales or leads as you expect. So what do? Well, you could try to sell to your audience through things like exit pop-ups, but keep in mind, people came to read that page. So the best solution, write content that converts and adjust your content to also talk about your products, your services, and blend them in when it makes sense. This way, you can get traffic and revenue. So for example, if I have an article that talks about SEO tips and 7 SEO tips, I'll also say, if you're struggling to implement these tips, check out my ad agency, NP Digital. We are ranked the performance marketing agency year because we help people crush it with their SEO. So click here if you want to work with us. You see how I'm blending it in? I can also do that for videos like this as well. Tip 3, a picture still says 1,000 words. Even if search engines prefer text over visual images, from infographics to animated GIFs, you'll want to use images that convey your message when possible. It drives way more engagement and backlinks, both from a social media perspective and an SEO perspective. A great example of this is this animated graphic of a cheetah running. Using tools like Canva, you can make more content that's like this and is visual. Tip 4, if you don't have something new to say, figure out something else to say. Just think about it this way. There are over 1.2 billion results for the term auto insurance in the United States. Yet there are only 165,000 people in the United States searching for that term each month. To give you a perspective, there are 7,272 times more results than searchers. And just like every other topic on the web, it's been beaten to death and no one cares for another auto insurance blog post. You either need to say new stuff to talk about, or you need to showcase the information in a different way, such as a visual infographic to make it stand out. You can also use tools like Answer the Public to find new topics that people are interested in that are up and coming. So you can also create content on that instead of regurgitating the same old information over and over again. Tip 5, spend more time promoting your content than writing it. Follow the 80-20 rule. If it takes you 2 hours to write a piece of content, spend 8 hours promoting it. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly that way, but you get my point. Spend more time promoting the content than writing it. Content marketing is competitive, so focus on unique ways to promote whatever you produce. I leverage email marketing, push notifications, and social media as my main strategies for promoting my content. And speaking of emails, this gets me into tip 6. Don't forget to collect emails. The easiest way to get more engagement on your content is by sending out email blasts. Whether you're collecting emails from a link tree, tools like that, or exit pop-ups, or even content upgrades, you need to collect more emails. And don't rely on one email collection method. Use as many as possible as it adds up. Typically, if you're getting 100 visitors, if you're doing a good job, you'll collect 2 to 3 emails. Tip 7, I want you to repurpose your content so you don't get burned out. You aren't just using content for your blog, you're also using it for social media or even podcasting. It's too much work to create content that's unique for each channel, so repurpose. I tend to create video content first, and then I take what's popular, turn it into blog posts, podcasts. I even create, infographics based off of that. And then sometimes I even take the videos and slice and dice it and use it as reels or quotes. And if I have good quotes, I'll caption them as images and post them up on social media as well. And this helps getting the most amount of brand awareness and traffic by just doing something simple. Repurpose your content. Now, if you need help with any of this, check out my ad agency, NP Digital, where we help companies with their traffic and their digital marketing. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'm here to help. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time.